Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
There. Well, hello, front row. That's right. I love her already. Welcome to the show, everybody. First up today, I think I'm moving to Arizona. Yeah, one person's upset about that. The rest of Minnesota's like, get the hell out of here. Anyway, no, here's why. State lawmakers in Arizona. See, politicians can occasionally do things the right way. Can I tell you too? The teleprompter is literally freaking out right now. It is going faster than the cars on the road right now. There we go. Anyway, okay, See, politicians can actually do things I like because lawmakers in Arizona just introduced the slowpoke bill. Yeah. Now, here's what it does. It targets people who drive way under the speed limit in the left lane of traffic. Aaron, lock the doors. This audience is never leaving. That's right. They're with me on this. Lawmakers want to reduce congestion, and they want to keep the passing lane clear for, passing cars. Yeah, listen to this. People who get caught going at or below the speed limit in the left lane, $500 fine. I'd make it $5,000. That's just me. She always goes way too fast in any lane. Give it up for Fallon, everybody. I love her in the front lane top. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. You know, I'm a road rager. Like I have an issue.
Too.
And I do. The likelihood, the statistics are there's at least one slow left lane driver in this audience today. There has to be. The statistic shows there has to be at least one.
There's one.
Which one of you is the slow? Look at, they're already pointing at each other. They're betraying each other.
Is it you?
The slow in the left
It's her.
lane.
No, it's her right there.
Slow in the left lane.
Security, get her out of here.
$500 fine.
$500 fine. No, here's what it is. You and I, we have a lot in common. This is another thing we have in common. Mm-hmm. This is what people don't understand. And I do have road rage too. I scream, I make up cuss words. But here's what it is. People think, oh, but I mean, going the speed limit. I'm not, and you're not advocating for breaking the reckless driving, mm-hmm. But studies show, I'm not making this up because I've gone off about this so many times. Studies show that people that drive under the speed limit in the left lane actually cause more accidents because people have to pass you on the right, and that is universally more dangerous. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just a fact. It's not, I know there's Earth 1 and Earth 2, but I'm both Earths. It's just a fact.
It is, and Jake will be like, whoa, Fallon, pull it back a notch. Where I'm like, why are they going so slow?
Oh, yeah.
I get so enraged. I'm like, I need to look within myself and see there's a deeper issue going on, I think. But I do get enraged. Yeah.
I scream. It is one of the things like, get out of the left lane!
I do.
It enrages me. And then Colin, he's like, this is how you're gonna die. This is actually, because if they're going way under the speed limit on a highway and I'm in the left lane behind, I'll give them a little flick of the light.
That's
a little
fair.
flick of the light, little flick.
It is a dangerous choice in this day and age, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't give them a flick of a finger. It's just a flick of the light.
Yeah. Just a
But I have done that too. I
Yeah.
have done that too. It's just this finger.
I've always been told the way to really hurt someone, make them feel bad, it's not the middle finger, it's a thumbs down. That really gets them, because then you're like, I'm disappointed in you. That's bad driving. And they're like, oh.
I'm gonna do that.
Because they're not, when they get the middle finger, their reaction is probably like, they're on guard, they're mad back, it's hostility, but a thumbs down, they're
Okay.
like, oh.
Fallon,
Oh.
the next time, it'll inevitably happen today. When I leave work, when I pass that lady right there, when I pass you in about an hour, that's gonna be your, Gerg, take that shot. That's gonna be your face, okay? And then this is gonna be my face. Leo, take camera 5. Yeah, there we go. Oh, God. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Oh, we're going to have fun today. Okay, first up, what's old is new again when it comes to TV. It's always that way. More than 40 years after it ended, no, it's not Knots Landing. No, are you kidding me? If Knots Landing was coming back, the whole hour would be about that. Anyway, one iconic TV show is coming back. Make way for a new Little House on the Prairie. Netflix is rebooting the show about half-pint Laura Ingalls and her family living on a little farm in Minnesota in the late 1800s. That's right. The son of the original show's executive producer is leading the way. And get this, the original is currently streaming on Peacock. Yeah. Where more than a...
My favorite.
That's the only animal noise I can do.
You nail it.
That's my
every
only
time.
animal noise.
Yeah.
But listen no, this is not a joke. People have watched more than 13 billion minutes of the show, of the original, last year alone.
I'm not surprised. I feel like there are so few shows that adults and kids can watch together.
Yes.
And I was telling you guys earlier in our meeting, when they released Anne with an E on Netflix, I loved it so much because I grew up loving Anne of Green Gables. And I think that Little House on the Prairie has been off the air long enough that it's going to be very new for a ton of people.
And I also think, just like what they're doing with the Harry Potter show that's coming up, there's a treasure trove of stuff in the actual book series. That, I mean, I know the show ran on NBC for many years. I'm sure they covered everything, including that creepy... I know, it was loosely, including that creepy mime episode. And if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, no one likes a creepy mime coming into Walnut Grove. Anyway, But no, I 100% agree. I think this is actually a perfect show to bring back.
Yes.
I really do. I think it's going to be great. Up next, something new to stream. Both Fallon and I got a chance to watch a new show on Hulu that executive producer Jeff told us about. It's about a Secret Service officer investigating the assassination of a president. Folks, take a look at Paradise.
Very important people are very upset. They've got questions.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
No.
Xavier, is a part of you happy that Cal is dead?
Say yes. As you can see, the great Sterling K. Brown stars in the show from his buddy, the creator of his other show, This Is Us. We both watched it. I'm mad at you.
And that's fair. Yeah.
I love you, but I'm mad at you because you ruined the show for me.
Thank you.
Because of what you said yesterday. And what did you say yesterday?
I said I liked it until the ending, and then I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah. Now Jeff liked the ending, so I didn't know where I was going to be. So I watch the show. I'm like, oh, this is good. This is fast paced. Ooh, there's twists. Oh, I like Sterling K. Brown. Oh, it's shot well. And then I got to the end, and I'm like, Fallon! Yeah. I'm like, yeah. I literally screamed your name like William Shatner in Star Trek 2. Khan! You know, I mean, yeah. I was like, what? You ruined it for me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have that effect on people.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything for anyone else, but I hope that many of you can sit in your living room and scream my name this weekend. Yeah.
I have a way to do it.
Okay.
I thought about this, how you and I won't ruin the show, but we can explain why you had that reaction, because this is what Colin felt. You go into this show after you look at the teaser and you think it's going to be one genre.
Yep.
And then you get to the end of the episode and you're like, oh, Mallory, this is a different genre.
And it's a genre and the switch of genre is a genre that I purposely do not like. Not purpose. I guess I don't find myself enjoying most often.
I'm with you. Well, I'm not so much with you on that, but I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Am I going to continue? I don't think so.
We watched episode 2 last night, and I did scroll my phone more, but Jake was still locked in. So
your husband's locked into it?
But that's his style of show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's Paradise on Hulu. Give it a try. Let us know what you think. We have a lot more Hot Dish. And our best thing ever extravaganza coming up. We'll be right back. We love them. They get that exclusive birthday sash. And thanks to our partner, Home Furniture. Now look, also, it doesn't have to be your birthday to come to the audience. Go to eventbrite.com or the Eventbrite app. Put in the Jason Show, pick a day. You're in by 9:30 Central. You're out by 11:30. We have a hoot and holler of a good time. Let's get back to it. Will Ferrell isn't afraid to cause a little commotion during the holidays. You may have seen this. I love this. He turned some heads by going to a NHL game dressed as his buddy, the elf character from Elf. Well, it was great. He explained why Wednesday night on The Late Show. Watch this.
A few weeks ago, this made a lot of news. You were at LA Kings hockey game.
Right.
And you went looking like this. This is like this.
Yep.
Okay. Just cause?
Just cause, yeah, that was my goal for the Christmas break.
And I like the expression on your son's face, right here.
Yeah.
He's
so
thrilled.
over Dad trying to do anything funny anymore.
Totally.
People got mad at me. Buddy would never do that. Buddy wouldn't smoke a cigarette.
Wow.
Well, you don't know Buddy. You don't know Buddy.
You don't know what's happened to Buddy since that movie came out.
Yeah, I mean, with AI, Buddy's out of a job.
Really? AI is replacing the elves?
Yes. You don't.
Well, I didn't know that.
Get up to the North Pole. You'll see.
When you were younger,
I mean, probably not far off.
He said he got that outfit on Amazon because he doesn't have like a Buddy the Elf outfit laying around.
Photographer Eric has the same outfit. I mean, he wore it to our Christmas party. I'm not joking. I mean, he just wears it normally around Walmart and stuff.
You know how actors they're really well known for certain things and they kind of like don't like it after a certain point.
I know what you're gonna say.
He's like come back around, and not that he was ever snobby necessarily, but you can tell he likes the being recognized for those classic things he was in again.
I don't know if you. Don't worry, Jeff. I'll get back to the show. But doing this job. I'm so glad you said that, and I wonder, because you interview celebrities too on your radio show, KDWB, Fallon and Colt. Make sure you listen.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, thanks, guys.
Listen to my radio show
Yeah,
too. But I'm
that's
just saying, yeah. Anyway, but when you interview somebody like a Will Ferrell or I interviewed Anna Klumsky one time. Remember, she's in My Girl, but now, in Veep. I love Veep. And I asked her, I asked about whatever project she was working on first. That's the polite thing to do. And then at the end, I threw in a My Girl question. I would prefer not to talk about My Girl. It was many years ago. And I went, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
It left a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm
right.
just like, my face looked like this. I looked like a cat's ass. I was like really? Like, really? Everybody knew you from My Girl. And then Jan from Brady Bunch hated talking about being Jan. I'm like, we only know you because you're Jan.
That's true. Yeah. Sorry.
Be grateful you have those opportunities.
Right.
Anyway, I get that you don't want to. Anyway, Farrell, by the way, stars in the new movie You're Cordially Invited. It's streaming this week on Prime Video. Let's move on. Next in the dish, yet another wrinkle in the ongoing drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Yeah. I feel like I'm in a doom cycle with this one. Joining me to talk about that and more is the co-host of the Hollywood Raw podcast. Give it up for Dax Holt, everybody. Hi, Dax.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Fallon. Hello, audience.
Hi, buddy. Hey, first up, we'll get to Justin in a minute, but I watched you on TMZ Live, and for people that don't know, when Dax was 7 or 8 years old, he worked at TMZ. So this was like a homecoming for you, buddy.
Oh, I don't want to talk about my past.
Oh, whatever.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I got to co-host. Harvey was out a couple of days this week, so they called in some backups. So I came in. It's been a while. I dusted off my hosting skills, and I got to do it over the holidays, but they had me back this week. I did Tuesday, and I'm actually, right after this, headed back up there today to co-host one more time.
Is it fun, buddy? Is it like riding a bike, going back? Because it's the same building, right? It is
same building. I get to see all my friends. I have to say one thing that I'm always very impressed about with any live television show. People have teleprompters, they have notes, they have things that are cues. Harvey and Charles do this like out of their brains. All of the information, the key details. There is no prompter. I'm like, how are we all doing this, you guys? So it's not the easiest thing, but I love it.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that today. We don't have anything. Fallon's drawing pictures for things. Yeah, for video. Yeah. Okay, I'm leaving this to you because, oh my gosh. Okay, Justin Baldoni, the Blake Lively. What's the latest in this?
So, most people are talking about this 7-minute voice memo that went out this week. He released it. He has said, look, I am going to release all the communications between me and Blake and kind of basically to clear his name. It was sent at 2 a.m. in the morning, and it was a response to a text message that she had sent out at 1:50 in the morning. I'm like, do you have like normal hours that you communicate? But it was, a lot of people were creeped out by how like low and sultry his voice is, but I will point out that is just how his voice is. He's got a podcast, sounds very similar. I can tell you that I have never flip-flopped so much in my life in regards to whose side I am on. I feel like one day I am on his side, the next day I'm on her side, and I have flipped back and forth. I can tell you the one thing that I do love is I think he's taken this like Johnny Depp type stance where I'm going to release everything. I have nothing to hide at this point. Even if it makes me look terrible, I'm just going to put it out there and the public can be the deciders of my fate. But, with her, she's going to be able to get movie roles and gigs going forward. I think for him, this is the fight of his life because if he gets tarnished in Hollywood, he has nothing left.
Yeah.
So I think he's coming out swinging.
Absolutely. And you do too, every podcast episode. Give it up for Dax, everybody. Subscribe to the Hollywood Raw podcast right now, wherever you get podcasts. Yeah, and we found out this week the case is going to go on until 2026.
That sounds exhausting.
It just,
I know.
Do you talk about it on your radio show?
A little bit here and there. We played the voicemail because, that's kind of what I thought. I'm like, I played just the first part where it's like, hey, Blake, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, if my husband was an actor and a woman sent him a 6-minute voicemail at 2 a.m. being like, hey, Jake, like I would be like, ah! Like I would lose my. If I was Ryan Reynolds, I'd be like, "What is happening?" But
Okay.
I don't know.
Devil's advocate, I was looking at some text messages from her, and she was equally as flirty with him. I'm not, and again, as a guy, I always hate defending the guy because I seem like a guy defending a guy, and I'm like, but I'm just saying, yeah. I barely care.
It's
So
kind of
I-
like
yeah.
Dak said. It's a lot of flipping back and forth with things being released.
Up next, tickets go on sale today for Katy Perry's upcoming The Lifetimes tour. She visited Kimmel last night and shared one big change for the tour. I got to tell you, everybody in our staff is down for because, well, she's a mom now. Look.
But what I've decided is I used to start my shows around 9:15, maybe a little bit 9:30, and I was a punisher. I'm going to start these shows at 8:30 because I now understand that bedtime takes over an hour and a half.
I love that. I love that.
I'm going to be considering all mothers around the world now.
That's good, and
Yes.
fathers too, by the
And
way.
fathers for the
Does it
Lifetime
have to be 8:30? It seems like, let me just sell you on 6:30, okay? I know it sounds ridiculous, but most of these venues are indoor venues.
They
and
are.
the lights go off.
Yeah, you won't even know.
The minute you get in there, you have no idea what time it is.
Exactly.
Wouldn't it be a wonderful thing? 6:30, 5:30, even who knows? 4:30?
Intermission, a dinner break?
Yes, and
Great.
go and have a dinner afterwards. Sure, why not?
You're going to need to stay really hydrated because it's a full-on dance party. And
Is it? Yeah,
oh my
it's
God.
a whole thing, yeah.
Sensible shoes.
I got to tell you, I'm with Kimmel. Well, I don't know why. Anyway, Thursday night, Katie is part of the fire aid benefit in L.A., which is incredibly important. Okay, back to that. I'm not joking. I think Kimmel's right. Why don't concerts start at 7? You know, like movies do. You know, movies have a 7 and a 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Especially artists our age. Like Madonna should be going on at 4:30.
I will say at least Katy Perry will go on time, unlike Madonna. Madonna will say her show
She's
starts
not
at 9 and she goes on at midnight. You're like, I can't. No.
I know, like, now, why can't the government do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, make artists, whatever the ticket says, if you don't go on within 10 minutes of that, you get like a shot collar or
I was
something.
gonna say, is that a cattle prod? What is that?
Or something. Taylor Swift, yeah, Taylor Swift, yeah.
Well, Taylor Swift had to go on time. Her show was 18 hours long. It was too long,
True,
yeah.
true. Next in the dish, no more. I'm sorry.
You good? Are you good?
No, this line is, I don't know. Next in the dish, no more grits.
What is happening? What? He's lost it. He's lost it.
Next in the dish, no more crab for Carrie.
Oh, that is a funny
No
line.
more crab for Carrie. Elsbeth star Carrie Preston was on the Kelly Clarkson show this week. She talked about one of her earliest roles as a bridesmaid in My Best Friend's Wedding. And Carrie, this is what we love about the story. So see this scene right here? Carrie talked about shooting this scene where the wedding party burst into song. And, well, it changed her eating habits forever. Listen to this.
We had that big scene where we sang.
Yes.
Right? I say a little prayer
Best
for you.
soundtrack ever. Yeah.
And there we were singing, and we started that scene, and you know it takes place in a crab shack and a lobster house.
Yeah.
That took 2 12-hour days to shoot that scene. So you can imagine the smell. With a smell. I mean, you know, you see it and it looks really fun.
Gross.
But by the end, we were all ready to move on. I don't think I've had a crab or lobster since.
Can you blame her?
No.
And I always like to make all of us feel old. Believe it or not, my best friend's wedding, 30 years old. Nearly 30 years old. 28, almost 30 years old.
Wow.
I love that movie, though. Oh, God.
It's a good one.
But-
It's not as predictable as you would think it would be, which was a nice change up.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I love that it's set in Chicago, high Chicago. But I love crab and lobster, and I worked at Red Lobster. I'm proud, claw. But I would not want to be around for 2 12-hour days smelling that lobster sitting in front of you.
Absolutely not. And also, it's like the coworker that's just heating up a tilapia in the microwave.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Imagine that your entire day, every day.
That's another thing. We talked about left lane drivers today. I want concerts to start on time. And one more thing, if a coworker reheats fish in a microwave, they should be fired.
Yeah.
You get one. Okay, you get one try. You get one. Marty, no try? Oh. Okay, I love this audience.
Just immediately
Sorry,
fired.
Marty, you reheated your mahi, you're out of here. Yeah.
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken. No one's getting fired. Well, I mean, maybe this
debatable.
hour. Our best thing ever extravaganza when we come back. Jeff, your shoulder's in my shot.
Just call me Stephanie Hansen.
Right, there we go. Nice, Fallon. Oh, you know what's coming, don't you? When the Jason Show... These are the people I work with. When the Jason Show team finds something that we all love, we all feel the need to share it with you. It's one of the best things about this job. Audience, it's time for our best things ever. Joining Fallon and I are executive producer Jeff. There we go. I held for applause there. And America's favorite mustache wearer, producer Bjorn, everybody. How's the mustache coming, Bjorn?
We're up to like 42 hairs.
That's perfect. Yeah, we'll get, you'll see a close-up a little bit later. Okay, before we reveal our new favorite finds, we do have a big announcement, and this actually came from you. It's something that many of you have been asking for a long time, and no joke, now it's here. You can now access a complete database of every best thing ever from our show dating back years. From carpet, that's right. From carpet cleaners and tanning drops to candles and popcorn makers and everything in between, we've created a list of every single product. There are 5 categories, including home products, health and beauty, food, and kitchen items. We're going to have a link posted on all of our social pages. Just search for Jason Show TV. There we go. Okay, now on to the present. It's time now to reveal our latest finds, and I'll go first. I love a good app. I love saving some money. I have 2 different apps, both helping you find really fashionable items for less, especially with Valentine's Day coming up. I thought this was perfect. And that is 2 apps, Fashion File, PH, Fashion File, and The Real Real. You probably have heard maybe in conversations about both of them. They are 2 apps where you can buy high-priced items for 30, 40, 50, 60% off retail. If you've ever wanted a fancy bag, fancy earrings, maybe a fancy watch for your husband or yourself, don't buy retail. I don't buy retail anymore. Get it at Fashion File. The great thing, and the reason I picked these 2, because there are a lot of places that do this now, the reason, friends, that I picked these 2 is because they both come with certification. Meaning, if you buy a Gucci thing, if you buy a Coach thing, they certify that it's an authentic item and not made by Aaron Schwab in her basement. You know what I mean? It's like, it's going to be a real Louis Vuitton and not a Louis Vuitton. You know what I mean? It's going to be real. And again, now I brought this out. Now, real honest moment. Jeff and I debated this, and I really mean this, and they know this about me. I almost didn't bring this out because I never want to be
bougie.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to be like, oh,
You're not, though.
I'm not. I really am not. And I debated. I'm like, I don't want to show this because I don't want you to think. I don't say this in a braggy way, but this was a purest example of these apps. I am not. I don't really like a lot of fancy brands, but I do like the Louis Vuitton. And and I've been coveting this bag for years, and it's really, really expensive. And I was not about to pay retail. You can't touch it. Anyway, yeah.
Now you got finger oils on it. Yeah, it's ruined.
Damn it, Jeff! I told you to wipe your hands before you touched my Louis Vuitton. Anyway, but no, I've been coveting this bag, and my friends got sick of hearing me, and they're like, "Jason, you have 80 jobs. Buy the bag." But anyway, I waited. I found this bag for no joke. Almost 40% off retail on Fashion File. And it was certified that it was authentic. It came to me, the whole process was very simple. The app is very intuitive. You search for whatever you want. The customer service was top notch. It came within a couple days. It was in a beautiful bag with the certification tag to it, and it was like new. You can buy some items that are very new, slightly used, or very used for incredible discounts.
Are people selling them themselves, or where do they come from?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Because let's say you are, I know a lot of friends of mine, I'm not going to name them, that have a lot of purses. They've bought purses over the years, but they want to get rid of some. You can sell items on there too.
Okay.
And it's very easy. Obviously these sites take a portion of it, but I had a friend that used the RealReal to sell an item, and it was an easy process. So I love it. And again, especially for Valentine's Day, don't buy retail, use the RealReal or Fashion File.
So are we all getting something from you for Valentine's Day?
I'm sorry, the audience was clapping, Jeff, and I couldn't hear you.
I think Fallon's expecting a gift for Valentine's Day from the RealReal.
Not expecting, just hoping.
Manifest.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll be sure to do that. I'll do it right after the show. We're just getting started. When we come back, Jeff, Fallon, and Bjorn will reveal theirs when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. Best thing ever. Extravaganza. These are the things that we're loving. You heard mine. Now let's move on to our leader. We call him Dear Leader because he makes us call him that. Executive producer Jeff.
Dear Leader? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, you know how much I love that little lint remover? Okay.
I know
this
you
one
do.
is a little more expensive, but it goes along in the same vein. So if you hate ironing, I hate ironing.
I love
hate
it.
getting out the board, all that.
Same.
So this will change your life. I got it for Christmas from my parents. It's called the Jack and Rose Travel Steamer.
Like
all right?
Titanic Jack and Rose?
I know, that's weird. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what it looks like, all right? So, look how it is now. It's going horizontal, right? Okay, I'll wait till Leo comes back to me.
Yeah.
And I'll see you.
There we
Okay,
go.
so now it's going horizontal right there.
Okay.
That is when you want to steam. It has 3 settings.
Fallon, back up.
Oh, relax. So I'm gonna put it on low and look at the steam start coming out. And it is.
Oh, stop it.
It's not that impressive. It's a steamer.
The audience is oohing for steam.
But here's the cool part. If you want to iron, flip it, and you can iron on this as well.
Can I iron? Can I do that? Because I love to iron. I love to iron. I do. I love. If you want me to come to your house and iron, I will. I love to iron. Oh, Jeff.
See, it's kind of cool.
Oh, I love this.
Do you iron underpants?
I iron blue jeans.
Why?
I do. My thought. Yeah, I love to iron. I iron everything. I like to look nice, and not wrinkled. Yeah.
So, but okay, so here's the deal.
Oh, and it's like it can be used for a facial.
So on Amazon right now, I got it at Christmas. It was $45. Right now on Amazon, it's $65.
Is it going to explode? It's getting louder.
It might. I'll
Okay.
turn it off.
She's ramping. Yeah.
Anyway, but if you're on TikTok and you trust the TikTok shop, I have bought things on there and I've been happy. It's only $45 on TikTok.
Ooh.
You trust the TikTok shop?
Well,
Yes, I got my shoes from there.
if you don't have the app, you can't get it now.
Now,
That's right.
here, okay, so this is the water tank right here. We have about 1 minute left. So on the bottom, when you run out of water, all you do is push that little button and it comes out like that. And you just go refill it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
How
So
many
it's-
articles of clothing can you get from
In one tank,
refill?
I probably do like 5 to 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
And you lock it in
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
This would be good for like theater departments, or you know what I mean, that need college dorm rooms. This would be great. You can't take it on cruise ships though, but yeah, that would be wonderful.
I didn't iron a single thing
Cruise
in
ships do not
college.
allow you to take irons on their on the ships. Yeah, you cannot take irons on cruise ships. Fires.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I stopped the show with that fun fact. Yeah.
You did. It was upsetting news.
I know, right? It really upset Jeff, who's never been on a cruise. Anyway.
Yes, I have.
What's the price point again?
Right on Amazon, it was $65, but wait for a sale. It goes down to $45. Trust me, because that's what I got it for.
I love it. Give it up for Jeff, everybody. When we come back, what heavy thing is Fallon loving, and what, well, boozy thing is Bjorn loving? You'll find out when we come back. Facial. Welcome back to our Best Thing Ever show. Don't forget full episodes, always on YouTube. Tubi. Fox. Okay, we're continuing our Best Things Ever hour. Up next, my love, my friend Fallon has something very heavy.
I do. I asked for this for Christmas, and Jake delivered. It is a weighted vest. Now, this isn't like a weighted blanket that like helps you relax. This is for exercise purposes. So I put this weighted vest on when I go for walks. So like 2 days ago, I went for a 2-mile walk wearing this. And they have various weights that you can have. So mine's 25 pounds. I would not necessarily suggest 25, not that I'm a health expert, I would not necessarily suggest 25 pounds to start. But I want a good workout. So and they have some that you can adjust weight. Like you can add weight packs or remove. And the benefit of
this weighs more than my French bulldog.
You want to try to put it on you or on BB?
Put it on BB.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you'll be able to stand.
It weighs more than BB.
I know.
It does. Okay, so you put it around, and then you buckle it. Get that harness going right here. Okay. Now, could you do a couple of miles in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Once it gets over your body, exactly. It's exactly how I look when I go on a walk. But the reason this is good for you is for many different reasons. So one, cardiovascularly, it's going to burn more calories. It's also good for you because it builds up strength. It's good for bone density. It's good for many different areas. Some people will just wear it walking around their house because it just, not the entire day. But you know what I mean? If you don't have time to go for a walk, you just get a little extra burn in. I feel like you gotta try it. You gotta try it.
I can't with the Bjorn close-up. It's the mustache. It's the mustache and the masculine face.
And when you take it off, you feel like you're walking on clouds. You know what I mean? Because you take it's very good.
You feel lighter.
Now his arms are longer, so we'll see if this fits around these bird wings. Okay, there we go. All right.
You look like you're going parachuting.
Now,
I do. Do I jump now?
Now imagine you're just going out for yeah, you gotta click it.
Oh, it can't get over the boobies. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
If it gets over these boobies, it'll get over those boobies. You're fine. So.
Yeah, I like this.
Lots of different price areas. No,
I do like it. Let me just walk around real quick.
Your face is saying sadness. You look very uncomfortable.
Couldn't you just put Bjorn on your shoulders and carry him around?
That would work.
Same kind of workout.
Same workout.
I do think this is also been part of military training forever. Rucking is what they call it, carrying heavy weights. So it's good. Okay, Jeff.
Okay, yeah. It's heavier than, right, Jeff?
It's heavier than you think.
Don't start with 25 pounds, I guess. Yeah.
And after you work out, BB, what should you drink?
A nice espresso martini.
That's right. That's your best thing ever.
Yes.
Okay.
The audience is way more into this.
Yeah, right? Okay, so what is this, BB?
So we know espresso martinis have been the moment for the past, 2
years? Yeah, they're the hottest cocktail
so
still.
Everyone wants one. I think bartenders are probably sick of making them because they're a little complicated, So I found this, I don't know, like a year or two ago, Kettle One's espresso martini premix. Now, I'm also not really into the premixed or canned cocktails all the time. I think they're hit or miss.
They are very hit.
Very hit usually.
Either they don't have good flavor or they're not strong enough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I want a little buzz when I'm having a cocktail.
That's fair. And the audience agrees too. They're like, yes. Yes, I would like a buzz.
So the key is you want this shaken over ice in a little mixer.
Okay.
Well, look, he's already done a couple too, and they look like the actual cocktail with the foam on top.
Oh yeah, that's why you want to shake it, because you want the foam on top.
The little crema.
15 seconds in the shaker.
Okay. Look at you.
Oh my, with that mustache,
I
it
know.
is such a vibe.
And the muscles that I'll build from this.
That's right.
You want to pour it out. I didn't have enough fancy martini glasses, so we're using these plastic ones.
It's fine. Yeah.
I stole some beans from Cafe Jeff upstairs.
Okay, perfect.
Cafe Jeff.
Okay.
Ooh.
This
Can
is
I use my
great.
fingers?
Yeah.
I will tell you while BB's putting the fine touches, if you get an espresso martini, make sure you ask your bartender if they use real espresso.
Uh-oh. The
Because
bottom of your
there
glass,
is
though.
a difference. The fake stuff they use tastes fake and gross. Okay.
Right.
So you didn't add anything. This is all the mix.
You could add a little more vodka if you want.
Yeah.
Or some Baileys would taste good with this.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers. There we go. Cheers to weighted vests. There we go. Yeah, here we go.
Have a
Cheers.
sip.
Oh.
That makes life easy.
Isn't that
For a canned bottled cocktail.
Wow.
And I love this is one of the best ones.
Wow.
That's really good, BB.
It is 20% alcohol. So it's going to give you a little bit of a buzz. Pre-warning.
Oh. Well, the end of the show is going to be real fun.
Ask how much. What do you think that cost for that whole bottle?
Oh yeah, price point. Fallon, what do you think?
You'll be shocked.
I'm going to say
25.
I'm going to say 29.
Yesterday at Total Wine, it was $19.99.
That's not bad.
How many you get out of there?
How many you get out of there? Like
I don't know.
Depends on the glass.
Yeah.
Those are tiny, yeah.
Those are tiny.
For a party though, you could have like.
Oh yeah. Unless you invite a lot of tipsy people.
Or a daytime television show.
That's right. Either
Just
that.
throw 'em back.
Cheers to our best things ever, everybody. Again, you'll be able to find a complete list on the Jason Show socials. Just search for Jason Show TV. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. The audience had a really good question. Price point for your weighted vest.
It was a gift, so Jeff was kind enough to look it up. $60 for the 25-pounder. It goes cheaper the lower the weight you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not super cheap. But someone said, oh, could you, Jake once did like a backpack with dumbbells, but then it's not going to be weighted properly and distributed properly on your shoulders. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget, we're going to put that full list of every single best thing ever on our Jason Show socials, Jason Show TV. He's a familiar face to many of you. Coming up next week on Monday, actor Scott Wolf will join us in studio. We're going to talk to him about his medical show, I should say his hit show on Fox called Doc. And of course, we'll be reminiscing about Party of Five.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't miss it Monday on the show if you want to be in studio. Tickets are available at eventbrite.com. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Those espresso martinis, they're stronger than I thought they were going to be.
Well, you drank 3 of them.
Fallon, secrets, family secrets. No, now I'm going to be hopped up because we have that. And now, audience, photographer Eric bought us a new fancy coffee machine in the office. So we have the staff has 8, 10, 12 espresso shots a day.
Yes.
So we're we're running around this building.
Each morning I'll come in and Jeff will be like, I've had 5 cups of coffee. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It's 9 a.m., Jeff.
Jeff starts performing like one of the Andrews sisters. Yeah. And the Andrews sisters, Jason making a 80-year-old reference. Anyway, hey, he went to tomorrow. He went to law school and to reality TV, and now has a pillow empire. Craig Conover from Southern Charm will be in studio. That's tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody. They were strong.